Hello everyone, so great to see you again. It's Judy from Coffee, Cookies, and Books, and well, wouldn't you know, we're now on to round 5 of Tic Tac TBR for my summer chaos. Holy crap, can you believe it? We're on to round 5. I mean, I guess I'm not entirely surprised because some of the books are shorter and some of them are just really quick reads. And yeah, so not entirely surprised, but at the same time, it's like, wow, it's kind of crazy. A little bit, right? Okay, well, we're on round 5, so let's get started. I'm not going to waste your time here. The one thing I did want to mention is I idiotically deleted the spinning parts of the videos that because I edit it all separately, and I do the spins first, you know, before we do the video part. I don't know what I did with it, but I have enough spins from all of the other ones that I'm just going to reuse the spinning parts. So if I happen to mention that we're on a different round, or if this is a different spin in a different order, just ignore that and just go with the fact that I'm just using videos from some of the previous ones for the spin portions, okay? So yeah, it was a stupid move. Not sure what it did, but it doesn't matter because I have so many bloody spins now. I pretty much have everything recorded at least once already, right? Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our first spin. And it is a 9. Okay, so first spin is one that's been fairly common, and that is the number 9, which is 9, make it a 10, choose a 5-star prediction. So for this one, I went with Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jessica Q. Satanto, because I think that this one's going to be 5-star cozy for me. Okay, sounds fantastic. Let me read the back of it. A lonely shopkeeper takes it upon herself to solve a murder in the most peculiar way in this captivating mystery by Jessica Q. Satanto. Vera Wong is a lonely little old lady, lady of a certain age, who lives above her forgotten tea shop in the middle of San Francisco's Chinatown. Despite living alone, Vera is not needy. Oh no, she likes nothing more than sipping on a good cup of oolong and doing some healthy detective work on the internet about what her Gen Z son is up to. Then one morning, Vera trudges downstairs to find a curious thing. A dead man in the middle of her tea shop. In his outstretched hand is a flash drive. Vera doesn't know what comes over her, but after calling the cops, like any good citizen, she sort of swipes the flash drive from the body and tucks it safely into the pocket of her apron. Why? Because Vera is sure she will do a better job than the police possibly can. Nobody sniffs out a wrongdoing quite like a suspicious Chinese mother with time on her hands. Vera knows the killer will be back for the flash drive. All she has to do is watch the increasing number of customers at her shop and figure out which one among them is the killer. What Vera does not expect is to form friendships with her customers and start to care for each and every one of them. As a protective mother hen, will she end up having to give one of her newfound chicks to the police? I love the sound of it. It definitely got the whole 5-star vibe going on, you know, for sure, right? Yes. Okay, well, that's number 1. So let's do spin number 2. Okay, second Tic Tac TBR spin. And that is a 2. Okay, so the next one was spin number 2, and we got number 2, 2 for 2. Happens all the time. So to be continued, choose the second chance romance. So I went with This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. So I've never read a Carly Fortune, and I love the sound of this one. This summer, they'll keep their promise. This summer, they won't give in to temptation. This summer will be different. So this, I'm just going to read the synopsis because I think it describes it better. But it's a second chance, but it's a very weird kind of second chance, right? Lucy is the tourist vacationing at a beach house on Prince Edward Island. Felix is the local who shows her a very good time. The only problem, Lucy doesn't know he's her best friend's younger brother. Lucy and Felix's chemistry is unreal, but the list of reasons why they need to stay away from each other is long, and they vow to never repeat their electric night. It's easier said than done. Each year, Lucy escapes to PEI for a breath of coastal air, fresh oysters, and crisp vino verde with her best friend Bridget. Every visit, soaring red cliffs and a golden sun, and every visit, Lucy promises herself she won't wind up in Felix's bed again. If Lucy can't help being drawn to Felix, at least she's always kept her heart out of it. When Bridget suddenly flees Toronto a week before her wedding, and Lucy drops everything to follow her friend to the island, her mission is to help Bridget through her crisis and resist the one man she's never been able to. But Felix's sparkling eyes and flirty quips have been replaced with something new, and Lucy's beginning to wonder just how safe her heart truly is. So while it's not a traditional second chance romance, to me it's like these two people that are constantly trying to pull apart, but then they come together, pull apart, come together. It's that, and got the whole best friend vibe in between the whole thing, right? So I thought that kind of fit the whole second chance romance. Okay, anyway, let's go on to spin number 3. And we have an 8. Okay, so spin number 3, and it is 8 out of the gate, the 8th most recent book you've purchased. So in this particular case, I went back because I had a bunch more that I added on, but I continued to go back until I found one that I felt fit the cozy vibe. Okay, because I didn't want to put something on that didn't fit either romance or cozy. And I think this actually fits kind of both. Okay, and that is The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. This was a purchase from Book Outlet, and I did grab it, and it came with like a whole bunch of art cards with it, which I thought was really cute. Okay, so it says it's sparks fly when romance novelists and a documentary filmmaker join forces to craft the perfect Hollywood love story, but only if they can keep the chemistry between them from taking the whole thing off script. Okay, Felicity Fizzy Chen is lost. Sure, she's got an incredible career as a beloved romance novelist with a slew of bestsellers under her belt, but when she's asked to give a commencement address, it hits her. She hasn't been practicing what she's preached. Live your life like a romance novel. Fizzy hasn't ever really been in love. Lust? Definitely. But the swoon-worthy can't stop thinking about him, all-encompassing feeling she describes in her books, nope, never. Worse still, the optimism she spent her career encouraging in her readers is starting to feel like a lie. Connor Prince, documentary filmmaker and single father, loves his work because it allows him to live near his daughter. But when his profit-minded boss orders him to create a reality TV show, Connor is out of his element and concerned for his professional reputation. Desperate to find a hook that will set his project apart from the myriad of dating shows already on the air, he finds the perfect solution after an encounter with his ex-wife's favorite author. What if he could show the queen of romance herself falling head over heels for the world to see? So I'm just going to leave it at that. True Love Experiment. Sounds really good. I am reading right now as one of my Love It or Lose It list ones. So it's not on any of my TBRs. It's one of those continuing TBRs that I keep adding books to and taking books away. And I'm reading Love and Other Words right now. And I think I'm almost halfway through, and it's not bad. I'm enjoying it. But we will save that for the review when it comes up. But I'm looking forward to giving this one a try because it sounds fun. It sounds like it's got the cozy vibe a little bit, you know. Yeah, so I think it fits really well. Okay, so now we are on to our next spin. And we have our third Tic Tac TBR spin. Okay, we've got a 7. Okay, this is crazy. This has been the first time that we've only had 4 books because we've only had 4 spins, and we got Tic Tac TBR in 4 spins. That was great. I mean, the least you can have is 3, obviously, but it's always been like 5 or 6. So I'll take it. 4 books. Okay, so our 4th and final spin was number 7, and that is the longest title. Choose a book with the most words in the title. Okay, so I picked The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so in this case it was 7, and I've been really wanting to read this one. It's by Sangu Mandani. And I have this one and I have the next one in the series, so very much want to read them. So a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. As one of the few witches in Britain, Micah Moon knows she has to hide her magic, keep her head down, and stay away from other witches so their powers don't mingle and draw attention. And as an orphan who lost her parents at a young age, and was raised by strangers, she's used to being alone, and she follows the rules, with one exception, an online account where she posts videos pretending to be a witch. She thinks no one will take it seriously, but someone does. An unexpected message arrives, begging her to travel to the remote and mysterious Nowhere House to teach 3 young witches how to control their magic. It breaks all the rules, but Micah goes anyway, and is immediately tangled up in the lives and secrets of not only her 3 charges, but also an absent archaeologist, a retired actor, 2 long-suffering caretakers, and Jamie, the handsome and prickly librarian of Nowhere House, would do anything to protect the children. And as far as he's concerned, a stranger like Micah is a threat, an irritating, appealing threat. As Micah begins to find her place at Nowhere House, the thought of belonging somewhere feels like a real possibility. But magic isn't the only danger in the world, and when peril comes knocking at their door, Micah will need to decide whether to risk everything to protect a found family she didn't know she was looking for. So that's it. That's our 4th one. Okay, so The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches is our last pick by Sangu Mandani. Then we have The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. Then This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. And Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jessica Sutanto. So that is our 4 for our 5th round. And so I don't know if this is going to be the last one. We shall see, because it's like been a crazy summer of reading, but I'm having so much fun. So and you know these are going to be fun. These are going to be good reads, okay? So I think this might end up being the last one, but you know, kill it with great ones at the end, right? Right. Okay, so that's it for this video. I would really love it if you could like and subscribe to the video, subscribe to my channel. That would help me out a ton with continuing to grow, because you know I'm coming up to my 2 years at the beginning of October. So very much looking forward to that. And yeah, that's not that far out from here, right? Just a few months. So yeah, let's see how it goes from here. And we will see you in the next video.